CT here. We're going to be doing a quick next 7 day predictions for you, Taurus. So bear with me just 1 second. I'm gonna re-tap back into this energy. Happy New Year's Eve if you guys celebrate those things. If you don't, shout out to you guys as well. I'm gonna try to do this as quickly as possible. I just felt guided to do it. I was gonna do the entire month of January and do that live, but Spirit told me to just do the next 7 days live, and then I will post the overall predictions as an upload. All right. So if y'all are new, welcome to our love nest, and if y'all are returning, welcome back, you guys. Yeah. What's up, y'all? Hi, Aziza. Hi, camera girl. So whenever you're guided to this reading, we're going to get into the next 7 days for all of my Taurian collective that will be watching this. This may not resonate for everybody, even if you have Taurus in your chart. So I'm going to tell you exactly who this is for so you can determine and decipher if this message or prediction resonates with you. You have to be a Taurus that I'm tapping into right now that has learned the same repetitive lesson over and over and over again. You may have caused you to be like super hard on yourself when it comes to love, relationships, or just giving people an opportunity to come back into your circle or your vicinity. All right, you've been betrayed, you've been backstabbed, you have a lot of enemies, people that talk behind your back, and you may be aware of it. So I do feel like I'm gonna call you top tier or top shelf alcohol. Okay, you're not like you're not easily bought, right? You're not happy hour. You're not the person that you come to just get a quick shot. Like, you really invest in people. If you talk to people or you engage with people, you really give them your best. Like, you don't give them generic shit. You give them top shelf. So I'm gonna call you top shelf. Okay, that's the best way that I could describe the energy that I picked up on. Okay, I'm also seeing that because of those negative experiences, you have a process of selection that you go through in order to determine who you want to hang around or who you want to build a close relationship with. You're very mature. You may attract a lot of childish people, but that's not a reflection of who you are. It's a reflection of them needing a mature person in their life. So I feel like you're always the person that comes in, or people are drawn to you, or you find yourself in situations where you're like mama bear, papa bear. You give this mature energy. There's layers to you. You're not there's It's intriguing to try to unfold you or unravel you, but very few people are successful at getting to know you at this level, especially this stage in your life. I don't care if you're in your 20s, you're hella mature and responsible. This week, I feel as if you're going to be breaking a lot of hearts. For the next 12 months in general, I'm going to keep it a buck with you, Taurus. If you resonate so far with this, you're going to be a heartbreaker all 2024. I do feel like a lot of people are going to be sexually drawn to you. They're going to be creatively drawn to you. They're going to want to collaborate with you. And I feel as if you're a tower. Like, Spirit is utilizing you as a tower moment in people's lives. At the same time, you are calling in a soulmate energy. You're going to get a lot of pushback, especially the next 7 days, where people are like, oh, it's never enough for you, Taurus. Nobody can make you happy. You always want more. You're stingy with your time. You're always looking for the shoe to drop off on the other foot. I don't even think that's you. I feel like they're projecting that energy on you. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not picking up that energy as you, Taurus. I feel like these are people that are used to having their hand out. These are people that are used to you giving to them, and they're just a little upset that you have made some type of boundary. in regards to how you finna exert your energy this week. So we're gonna do it a little bit differently than I always do it. We're gonna talk about you particularly first, and then we're gonna externalize and talk about your finances, your love life, your overall spiritual journey, and kind of like bring all those tiers together. All right. The next 7 days, you got a big decision to make. It feels like you may hit it off with somebody a little bit, or you may be wondering if you should give somebody a chance. All right, so spirit is really here. You think differently. There are some people that are accustomed to, making the sexual connection first, and then you guys grow together. Because you know so much, Taurus, because you're so mature, you work backwards than the rest of humanity. It's like you already have the enlightenment. You already feel like you're free to do whatever you want. Your honesty takes precedent over what your mind wants. So even if your mind desires something, if you feel like it's not in alignment with your truth and who you are, you're going to ignore your mind. You have a strong spiritual connection with your willpower. So can't nobody make you do anything that you don't want to do. But I still feel like because you understand that it took time for you to become this person, that you give a level of grace to people around you to kind of get on your level. So the way that you talk is extremely attractive this week. The people that are gravitating towards you, it's like you're a sapiosexual. You're not even trying to do anything. You just give off this persona that makes a person want to get to know you. All right. I feel like that's going to be your aura. That's going to be your abundant level of consciousness. Is just going to make people believe that they want to try you out. I feel like a lot of people are going to be drawn to you, and they're going to feel rejected by you and like they're not good enough, with the devil in reverse. Now, I don't know why that is just yet, but I can see damn. I feel like people are going to be gunning for you, Taurus, to try to take you off your high horse. Yeah, sexually. I don't know what it is about the next 7 days, but it's like they're going to want to have sex with you, and or just initiate conversation or something like that. And I see you not wanting to, or something like that. Like you're not out here trying to heal people, especially in that capacity. So I feel like you're gonna be met with this decision more than once over the next 7 days. You're extremely attractive. Like a lot of people are gonna want to be with you. And it's gonna feel repetitive. And I'm like, Spirit, why do I sound repetitive? And it's not that I sound repetitive. It's gonna be annoying you this week for some reason. Because it's like hypocrisy. Like the things that you're standing on is like principles, it's standards. But people are getting upset with you because you're not ignoring your values and you're not ignoring your standards. Like that doesn't even make sense. But they're gonna try to make it make sense. All right. So let's talk about you on your journey. Okay. All right, Taurus, for you on your journey, you got wisdom. So you're coming out of your shell over the next 7 days. I heard you're playing chess, not checkers. So you're going to have unrequited love situations wanting to play childish games with you. They want you to they want you to accept their wishful thinking. I'm also seeing something about somebody's birthday. You got people wanting you to like wanting to do like quick meetups or something like that. Like you come by my house. Yeah, you got people wanting to trap you this week. This is weird. 10 of Wands. You're being lured. directly towards someone. Okay? And every time their intentions doesn't work, because there's more than one person here. There's someone that's pushing this agenda. Um you may be aware that you have someone that's stalking you, watching you, but I do feel like there's a third party energy that's trying to push you towards either getting back with someone or knocking you off your track or your path. Like if you've been having like a good track record with a habit or like a good track record in a certain area of your life, I do feel like someone's pushing you to like, oh, don't think too hard about it, or oh, don't worry about it too much. Like just go with the flow. I do feel like this energy of you being encouraged to go with the flow a lot this week. Um but I do feel like something else is budding. It's like you have some type of creative inspiration, but it feels like forces are working against you to try to make you not really give something your all. I don't know if this is like a force, like a universal force or resistance, or if this is the company that you're keeping. Spirit, who exactly, what if force is working against Taurus this week? Okay, I feel like this is a person because we have the magician energy here. So this has to be someone that you know has a hold on you or a magnetic pull over you. I get this feeling, huh? Someone is heavy in your life. And I know we're not talking about love, but I am hearing love because this feels like, you know, when you've worked so hard all week and you've been abstaining from something for so long and you've been rejecting people for so long to the point where you get frustrated and it's like you'll pretty much sleep with anybody at that point. I do feel like someone's trying to push you to that point, push you to the edge where you have less standards, less boundaries, and you're willing to take the first thing that's smoking, okay? But in a more mundane sense, let's say that you have decided that you want to eat healthy, right? This is that same type of energy. It feels like you can go all week, 6 days strong, sticking to your goals, not allowing your mind to tell you to go and eat a burger or buy fast food or something like that. And then come Friday and Saturday, you have this extreme craving to pick up the burger or to pick up the alcohol. That's what it looks like. It feels like indulgence in a way, even though the devil is not out here. It has something to do with you being emotionally affected by feeling like let down. It's like an escape. It's like I'm so tired of being a know-it-all, so I don't want to do this anymore. Or I'm so tired of having my heads in the clouds and not having a reality, so I'd rather just go out there and make it happen myself. There's something about whatever plight or responsibility or lifestyle that you maintain, it's going to feel extremely overwhelming this week, and you're going to want to just say, fuck it. Take that how it resonates. It's going to play out differently. It's like, I'm tired of working. I'm tired of hiding out. Right now, somebody might be looking like a snack, okay? And I feel like this is an objective where you'll find yourself back into a relationship with someone or back into a familiar person, okay? So try to pace yourself this week because I do see like someone is like manifesting options into your life, wanting you to get them out of the way. Like Harry, like I don't know how to explain this to y'all. This is so fucking strange. It's like they're calling in soulmates and karmic soulmates. Any type of soulmate, part relationship soulmates, career soulmates, all your fucking soulmates. Someone is like, I'm calling in all the octonauts. Go towards Taurus. Let Taurus get it out of their fucking system. I don't know why I feel like this is more. I'm not picking up, even though this is a major arcana, I do feel like this is major energy. But because of all of this transitions, I feel like there's some deception here. There's some moon magic, moonlight, something. It's like somebody wants you to see how unhappy you are with all those other options. So by the time they come in, you won't reject them. Is this someone that Taurus wants that's doing this? Let's start with that question. Yeah, it's someone that you fucking want. So I will definitely say someone that you want, because you have two. You have this major arcana with this Ace of Pentacles. It's like something's being sped up. The weeks are going by faster. You may have another six to 8 weeks to go. And in that process of these next 6 to 8 weeks, you're going to find yourself rejecting a lot of people. You're going to find yourself like building, like somebody is building the momentum for their grand entry, their grand entrance. Okay. Cause I'm seeing like, not only if you're someone that's completely, wow, with the sun, if you're someone that's completely like introverted, you don't really go out, you don't really do anything, this person is almost wielding you out of your house. This person is wielding you to live your fucking life. Get something out of your system. So I don't know, maybe you're someone that doesn't really get to go anywhere, or you don't have a lot of time to do things, but this person is kind of like going with you everywhere you go. Okay, King of Pentacles energy. And they're like observing you talk to other people, interact with other people. Something about this energy makes me feel like this person wants you to be bored of every other encounter. That's the best way that I could describe it. And I feel like that's where you are, because this person is coming in. This is a person. You got the Magician, the Ace of Pentacles. So it's like, because this person is coming in, I'm picking up a lot of energy vampires. Something smells really good. One thing about this person, they're going to smell extremely delicious. All right. Extremely delicious. With this Ten of Wands, though, I just feel like you're going to get annoyed a little bit with, because it's something about, that there's someone out there for you. You know it. You've already been told that the Ace of Pentacles is coming towards you. Everything that you've ever wanted is coming towards you. Now that you know so much, the question is, when is it going to happen and how is it going to happen? Well, the universe ain't giving you all of those details. So you have decided, well, I'm not going to wait anymore. Fuck it. I'm just going to not care. You're meant to be in this frequency of being like carefree. I'm not really trying to focus on anything. I need to live my life. I don't know why the universe wants you in that energy. But you need to be in this energy of, they let me back outside, so I'm outside or some shit like that. I don't know what they working on, but they cooking up something, Taurus. Something is cooking this week and it's really good. But at the same time, I feel like it's forced. It's not happening by you wanting to do it. It's being like, the momentum is being built because something about this is telling me that you know so much, you know too much, and just to like force you down a particular path or to force you to make a decision. I feel like the universe is conspiring to like make you play a card, to make you do something. I don't know. Yeah, because you have seduction here. So you're meant to be sexually frustrated this week. Um, Mad. Spirit, is this something that you are? I'm telling you with the Ace of Wands. It's like sexual seduction, sexual like you it's like how do I say that? It's something about so you don't think so much. Piscean energy. This is spiritually happening. Why is this energy to make you listen to your heart and not your head? Ooh, who is this? Yeah, you got something this week coming. Like I feel like you're gonna have like 8 different people. You're gonna have a lot of people. Like you can go to the fucking grocery store. I don't know. You could have the mailman, UPS person dropping you off something, and normal things that wouldn't normally be happening. Some way, somehow, it's gonna find a way to find you. And if you reject them, you're gonna see old and new. If you reject them, they're gonna kind of like tell you like, I hope you get what you deserve. They're gonna be really mad at you. So be aware this week that a lot of people are attracted to you, and the idea of you rejecting them, especially on a sexual tip, they're not really gonna like that at all, because it's like they want to catch you. And I feel like I'm already triggering something when I say catch you. It's like, oh my god, like I'm about to hide. I don't know if that's something you're meant to do. I don't really see you necessarily doing it, but you're gonna have this sensation to like, nah, nah, boo boo, you'll never get me type of energy. And I think it's gonna make a lot of people upset. Like you're aware that someone is trying to emotionally project themselves into your life, and they want you to psychically feel their impression over you. They are using their gifts in a negative way. They may be paying us like I don't really care to pick up on corrupt spiritualists, but I do feel like there is dark magic here with the high priestess in reverse with the 8 of Pentacles. That's that work, okay? And it ain't positive work. Whoever this person is, I feel like they are sending you sexual, they're doing like love spells. And it's meant to distort your perception, because this person's planning on like catching you on the last day, like on a Friday. They plan on coming towards you. Either this is a Friday. Damn, you got a lot of hits. You are hot shit this week. And then if you reject this person, they are kind of going to try to make you feel insecure. So it's like that energy. I'm about to make an example, but don't take it literal. You know when someone dies and it's like how they say funerals and weddings are the best place to get like to have like a one night stand or something, and it's because someone is so low or they're so emotionally overwhelmed, the 10 of Wands, that they'll take whoever is there, whatever's clever. That's the initiative this week. That's the intentions this week. What's this person? Who's this King of Pentacles, and what are their intentions this week towards Taurus? What's the King of Pentacles intentions towards Taurus? It's in my purse. Well, this King of Pentacles is not doing any, well, one thing they want you to know, they're not doing no magic on you. Everything that they are doing, Like, you would be aware of it. This isn't someone that's trying to hide something from you. This is an open book I'm seeing here. But they do have like a, there is someone in your energy, but they are very forthcoming with what their intentions are. Yeah, they want to be with you. I do feel like this person is a little afraid of that. Yeah, they're not trying to do no spell work on you. That's pretty much what they're saying. If anything, they're trying to let you see what they're trying to reveal to you, what other people's intentions are in your energy. This Taurus, yeah, you got the hermit energy. Yeah, you. I'm stuttering. This person may stutter. Ruben, some of them could be Ruben. This person is like a lighthouse. It's like they are like giving you a heads up energetically. They can sense as well. I don't know who this person is. Houdini or something like that. Yeah, this is someone that be watching you. But they're saying that they're not toxic. Okay, well, you gotta wait. This person watches you while they work. Okay, they watch you online. But they just don't come forward and say anything to you. They may not even be close to you, okay? But I feel like because I see this switching back and forth, you and someone else, y'all have mirroring situations with third party energies. And it can be very strenuous, I'm hearing. Like, detaching from these energies is extremely strenuous. I'm like, why am I stuttering so damn hard? Oh my God. I feel like this week is going to feel like a lot of pressure. But you hang in there, Taurus. All right. We're going to move on to, I feel like, again, your love life jumped into this reading. Let's get into your other oracles. Let's see. All right. So you have, let's move these cards because I need to see. We're going to clear the energy because I need to see what, use the same card. All right, so we have dark hair in reverse, ancestor altar, death and rebirth in reverse, confession in reverse. Someone's never going to tell you what they do behind closed doors. You may be aware of it, but there are people doing things in reverse because you won't get back with them. If you have like ancestor altars and things like that, I would definitely say they want you to spend more time with your ancestor altar if you do ancestor altar work. If you pray a lot and you go into isolation and let's say you don't have a physical altar, I do feel like they're pretty much saying spend more time this week communicating with them. Yeah, because I feel like you are being you deal with a lot of energy because all of this is purple, which is telling me, I mean, it could be anybody. So, but this is your psychic. This is psychic energy, purple, and then you may be a therapist. You could be a therapist, a social worker, whatever it is that you do. Teacher. Everyone comes to you for help. You may need to lay it all at the altar, or if you have a prayer room and you spend time talking to Jesus Christ or whoever you talk to, you need to go to your prayer room and you need to sit there for a minute. Whatever you do for work is very taxing. I feel like someone is spiritually as well trying to affect your work ethic or slow down your work ethic or whatever your purpose is, especially if you have if you talk about things like conspiracy theories or you talk about supernatural things. Those are all, this is telling me that you need to spend time putting the oxygen mask on yourself this week. Okay. This segment kind of came up more like you need a retreat, you need a vacation, you need some time out. Yeah. If you I feel like you're becoming something, like you're not like you're maturing, but it's like you're committing yourself back to your spiritual practices this week so you can come out with a different perspective. The reason why it's so important for you to go within, Taurus, and to work on yourself is because everything that's about to come towards humanity, I feel like you go through it first, and that's why you're so mature. So it's like God comes to you first and tells you things, and then you may go off to people and be like, "Hey, God said this and God said that, and I feel like this is coming. My intuition say this is coming, and whatever, whatever." Everyone's like, "Yeah, okay, Noah, the the world is flooding, right?" But then when you separate your energy, Taurus, and you go in and you start doing the advice that was given to you, you end up doing it all along. They didn't want to listen to it. They were trying to avoid. You may have tried. Okay, I got it. I got it. I got it. You psychic, bro. That just is what it is. That just is what it is. So you know how like as psychics, sometimes what we'll do is, because we don't want people to think that we are projecting onto them, we'll doubt ourselves. We'll say maybe this could be it, or we'll say it's possible this, or we'll say it could be this or it could be that. We're saying it could, and we're saying maybe, not because we doubt ourselves, but because it's a very slippery slope, right? There's so many people watching and there's so many different perspectives. And if you see it, you may get like a vision or something like that. You have like a million people saying, "Oh, it happened because you said it was going to happen." You know what I'm saying? It's like that moment in the Oracle on the Matrix where she told him to watch out for the vase, and the vase fell anyway. The question that everyone wonders is, did it fall because you told me it was going to fall, or was it going to fall? That's the type of energy that I'm seeing here this week. You may not want to say certain things when you get the download or the intuitive nudge, because you don't want the outside world to perceive that you are not really getting that download or something like that. That's the energy that I'm seeing here. You know shit. And the truth of the matter is, you may be able to see exactly how a person is going to respond to that situation. And they're like, "No, I won't. I'm going to do the opposite." You saw what you saw, because even if they tried to go the opposite way, it was all going to lead them back to this moment. So you have a very difficult time trying to convey a message or a download to pretty much people that can't perceive what you can see. That's why you have wisdom here. So they're never going to admit it. You can see it. So you have to you have to play crazy with them until they feel like they're ready to tell on themselves. But when it comes to a period where you're at a point where you're done playing around with them, then the universe forces you to be like, "Hey, bet, I'm not finna do X, Y, and Z for you, because I already know. I already seen how you finna do me. I already seen how you finna fuck me over. I already seen it." And even if you never got a reading done, something is about this energy is saying that you be getting dreams, downloads, where spirit is saying, "Hey, y'all gonna fucking end up being enemies. It ain't gonna end well." But you may not want to accept that truth, because like you give people enough wiggle room to rope themselves. But really, they didn't even have to rope themselves, because you were already shown that they weren't going to be able to take it. They weren't going to be able to go the distance with you. So it's like you delay the inevitable. No matter how nice you are, some people are never going to accept you. And no matter how many times, no matter how you say it, you can say it as politically correct as you want to say it. You can be nice about it. You could try to deliver it in a nice way. Nobody fucking likes the Hierophant. That just is what it is. But everyone comes to the Hierophant. I don't care what position you are in, even if you just the average person and you don't talk to nobody, but it seems like people just come to you for your perspective. That's what this is telling me. People just naturally gravitate to you. Whatever you say, they walk away feeling like, oh, now I feel better. I can conquer the world. You're going to be, yeah, damn, Taurus. You just can't catch a break, can you? Nope. You just can't. Look at that. Tower on tower on tower. You found yourself in a familiar situation this week. What's this familiar situation? I don't even want to say this. That's how I feel. I don't want to say this. I don't. I feel like I want to be Delulu too. I don't want to see this shit. What is this? I don't want to see this. You're not gonna want to see this. You're gonna try to avoid it. There's something you're gonna try to avoid this week, and it's just gonna slip out. I'm hearing Dust Vidania. It's like you give up, like some type of energy is trying to make you give up a fight. And I see you give up. I see someone giving in this week. What's giving in? Sun in the reverse. Yeah, something like you just give in to something and then you leave again. I don't know what it is you give in to and then you leave again. You give in to something and then you find yourself emotionally detaching again and then rebuilding yourself. I don't know. It's like you work up all this good energy and then I see you trying to avoid it. You see it coming and then you engage in it anyway. And then you just like, fuck it. I'm just going to do it this one time. And then you have to emotionally detach again. And then you have to rebuild yourself back up again. This with the sun, this is pretty much telling me an outlook. All right, the sun is everything yes card. It feels like you said you weren't going to do something, but then you end up doing it. Yeah. Because you're trying to be a good team player. I feel like this week you're going to try to be a good team player with certain people. Now, this could be some small shit where it's like multiple people that you have removed out of your life because of the holiday or something like that. See, I wouldn't have a problem with this energy, like you going back around certain people, if it didn't leave you feeling like the Ace of Cups in reverse. If you weren't walking away from situations or helping people feeling so down and so out, I don't like the way it's affecting your energy this week. And that's why I'm saying, because you don't want it genuinely, like if you were being honest with yourself, because this is not what you genuinely want, but you're doing it to be a good team player or to be nice, it's like suppressed emotions. And that's why I'm saying you find yourself doing something that you don't really feel comfortable doing. Um, and even though I'm telling you this at the beginning of the week, I still find you kind of struggling. And I feel like the advice that came from the first reading was pretty much trying to encourage you, or if you can find your way back to Christ and go to your prayer rooms or your altars or whatever makes you feel grounded, you may be able to avoid a disaster. But you've fallen down before, so Spirit is saying if you find yourself falling for this trick, okay, at least you know how to pick yourself back up. You know what I'm saying? At least you know how to get back on the road to El Dorado. Like like at least you know how to get back on track. Cause something is trying to make you trying to usurp a blessing that's meant to come for you. And it's gonna be happening all areas of your life. And it's like what is this misfortune? Why is this coming over here to my Tauruses? That just don't make no sense to me. All right, let's talk about your finances. Um, so you have explored. Keep trying. There are no mistakes, just opportunities to learn and grow. You may be called to explore careers that match your fearlessness and curiosity. You may need to go wandering and trust the unknown. That's where magic lies. So I really feel like this week you're not gonna really feel up to like really being so much in the clouds, so much in the sky. Like you feel this calling to kind of like leave magic or something alone for a while, or maybe you're coming out of this energy, like this isolation. When I see the explorer, this makes me think of the hermit energy. So I feel like you're kind of transitioning out of this hermit energy and really trying to be more grounded here with Gaia, right? Because there's the sun and the moon, right? I feel like you're going to really try to connect with more of your feminine. Okay, so this is out in nature, walk, spending time, so you could be soothed and healed. Because I feel like you are healing yourself from some type of interaction. So teas, I see you being drawn to teas. I see you being drawn to like detoxing yourself. And even though it's like the winter season still, I feel like you're gonna want the sun on you. You're gonna want a hands, like you're reaching out to God, like give me some help here. Um And then I feel like you're going to just commit yourself back to like that homage, like whatever Gaia or Mother Earth gives you, good energy, good vibes. I feel like you're going to go back to doing your normal way. Like, all right, I was off in solitude, minding my own business. Now I'm ready to like be more active in my everyday life and kind of give back, be like humanitarian work, hospitality. Um, You're going to just be trying to generate good energy currency this week. That's what I'm seeing here. And that's why the altar energy came up too, because I do feel like that's good energy work as well. Tithing as well is good energy work. I'm seeing that for some of you. Just looking for ways that you can give back. It makes you feel good. And I feel like somewhere, somehow this week, like when you're in a position to give to other people, it does some type of healing for you as well. I feel like you also will be kind of checking your email list, like going like cleaning out your email box if you got unread messages or unread emails. You may reach out to someone specific. I feel like that may be a possibility for someone. It's just like you're trying to stay in touch, like you're trying to stay in touch with reality and not be too far off in the sky, so you can have a healthy balance between this spiritual journey. That's what I see for you this week, which is pretty good. Like that's overall healthy. Like you're not really trying to make it about the money or you know the responsibilities. You're really trying to like emotionally ground yourself this week, and that's gonna because that's actually where I feel like you get a lot of your juice from, like this star energy. Yeah, it comes from you tapping into like that animal spirit within you, that beast within you, and whatever you call it, that's what you're gonna be working to kind of like get your honey jar refilled. Because I feel like your honey jar was hit recently. Somebody hit your honey jar. Mm-hmm. And so you're forgiving yourself and you're moving on. Now, it may not be sexual. It may just be like a habit that you were really doing really good. Um, Staying on course, your north node. Maybe you had gotten into an argument with somebody. Something knocked you off your a little bit off your rocks a little bit, but you still free. And that's the bottom line. Any predictions for finances and career for Taurus? Happy New Year's, you guys. I heard I put that on my mama on my hood. I look fly. You're going to receive a lot of accolades. Clientele, if you have clients, you're also going to receive, um I call them like, what they call that when you, like, good seeds that you sow, maybe in the past. I feel like they're going to come back around to you, because I do feel like the Eight of Cups in reverse, this is like you may feel emotionally, you may see how something is coming full circle this week in work. Like, what's that? Oh, careful. Like, kind things that you have done for people, maybe making its way back around to you. And it's going to make you feel very happy and appreciated. I feel like normally you're very accustomed to doing it yourself, handling all the responsibilities yourself, financially making things manifest by yourself. But I feel like the universe is going to show you how much you are loved and appreciated by, like, people you thought, they're going to be reconnecting with you. I'm picking up strong Aries, Aquarius as well. Something's going to make you happy, even if it's just like family. I feel like you're going to be seeing people say like how much you're an inspiration. Like, your good energy your good vibes is an inspiration. Yeah, Six of Cups. Like, I remember when I was in this position, I wouldn't have never thought to do it if you didn't do it first. There's something about good vibes, good energy, and Ten of Wands, where you're gonna be like, you're gonna know that you don't have to do something all by yourself, or you're not in this all by yourself. The universe is gonna send things to let you know that you're not alone. You can have that. Yeah, these are like soul tribe energy as well. But I do feel like people are gonna be into you. It could be friends. Okay, Taurus. There are a couple of people. I don't know. Do you have people that you've worked with before, or that's familiar with what you do for work? Um, I don't know. They could be saying like, we could have been a great couple. We could have been this. There's also people that have financially invested in you. I don't know if this is like donations or like just appreciation, tokens of appreciation. They feel like you don't really give them a lot of recognition or favor. Like, I don't know if people were expecting you to kind of like notice them more based off of how they invest in you or support you as far as your career. And you may have put up like, you have like rules or boundaries. Like, maybe you don't directly communicate with people that you do business with or something like that. Whatever boundaries that you've established, I do feel like you may have you a little, someone that's a little upset with you, Taurus. They feel like they help make you, or they help. Oh Lord, you could have Aquarius in your North Node. Like, this is strong North Node energy. There's things that people feel like they did to help cheer you up, and they're gonna kind of say where they feel like one of these people feel like you emotionally manipulated them and took from them. They're gonna feel like you emotionally manipulated them, and out of fear of losing you or not seeing you the next day, or like, they offer you a big raise or they pay you a big amount of money, I'm hearing bigotry. What is going on? And they got nothing out of the deal. I mean, this person, they could have gave you fucking $10, okay? And they feel like because they gave you $10, um, you should be giving them. You should feel compelled to give them way more attention or exclusivity on some level. That's how they feel, even if it's like, a simple conversation. Like, you should have way more patience for them, or way more. Oh Lord. Like, out of all the group or out of everyone, I've shown up for you. I'm there for you. You may got yourself a little stalker, bae. I don't know who you are, Taurus, but it feels as if you are, either you do some type of humanitarian work, or usually you're the person that gives to a lot of people, or you work in some type of industry where you gotta give of yourself a lot. And you got some people that expect you to notice them. They expect you to give them special attention, especially with the Seven of Pentacles, if they have helped you get to this point on your journey. And if you're not accessible to them, or you're making them feel like, oh, you put down these boundaries with me, I'm upset. Hermit energy. They want you to know at work that they are upset that you put down some type of energetic block or boundary. Yes. And they're going to feel jealous that you're giving someone, like, giving people attention online. You got a couple of people, like, there's a lot of drama and chaos in regards to you defending yourself. Okay? They feel some type of way. I don't feel like they've actually said it, but you may pick up on this energy at work and have to remind people, like, don't do nothing that you don't want to do. I don't care if this is like the tip jar at Dunkin' Donuts, and someone comes there every fucking morning and puts an extra $5 in your tip jar. They gonna feel like, because they put $5 in your tip jar every day that they come and get their coffee, that you're supposed to smile a little bit better. You should have a better attitude, and you should say thank you. I don't care if this is drinks at a bar, and you got coworkers. There's something about someone doing a little bit more for you in a small gesture way. And they feel like that should afford them some type of special treatment, because they put their money where their mouth is, or their money talks for them. Whew. Now, if you've been doing this just naturally, Taurus, to people, and you are secretly, investing in someone, all right, you may be causing a lot of drama for other people that feel like you are being too nice, because I am seeing that energy where if you're a masculine Taurus, you may be making other people jealous about the way in which you go around, and your presence, like, people light up to see you, or people light up to talk to you. You may be making some other masculine energies around you feel less than in comparison to you, and they're kind of upset that you are making them look like you're making it hard for them to get the attention of somebody else, and they wish you would go away. You may be aware of that already. You may know, like, you are intimidating someone behind the scenes, or multiple people behind the scenes, because they're trying to figure out who the fuck you are and where you at and how to find you. That's what I heard. They trying to catch you outside. They wish they could get someone like what you're attracting, and they could never. That's what I see here. And that's like, it's something to do, like, with your charm. Or it's not just charm, because it's not really, it's just who you are. It's your energy. Like, people just want to work with you. People just want to collaborate with you. And you making people feel like they're not on your level to go where you're going, and that in itself is making people feel some type of way. Whew. They feeling your energy when you here with me. All right, let's go into your love life. My phone about to die, y'all. All right, so we have retreat in reverse, keep an open mind, attraction. All right, confirmation. I see you this week not letting nobody in your house. Okay. You are spoken for. And I see you pretty much telling someone like, nope, like nobody can come into my house. I feel like you're not gonna go into anyone else's house. And I see you having to tell someone else like, oh no, I'm taken, or I'm in a relationship. I see you having to lie. I see you lying towards this week. Because somebody is hell bent on trying to like figure out where you stay or meet up with you, come home with you, or something like that. And they're kind of looking at you like they want to know more about you. They're obsessed. There's someone that's obsessed with you. And they want to settle down with you. If you're a single person, they trying to lock you down. Oh Lord, I don't know if they trying to talk about cooking for you or wanting to cook for you, do something with you. Yeah, this is someone that's either on your line, text messages, small talk, FaceTime, telephone calls. Okay, this person could be young and immature. Yeah, they're going to be disappointed. There's someone that's going to be a little disappointed with you this week that you may not, I don't know, something about you breaking someone's heart this week. I don't think it's you, Taurus. I feel like someone is going to be feeling this way towards you because you kind of tell them like, no, yeah, like we can't talk to each other anymore. Yeah, you are heavy rejecting somebody this week. It's not the one you want. Not what you're looking for. The star, 9 of Wands. Like, even though it may be a long time coming, I feel like either you just got out of a relationship and you're trying not to jump back into one, and someone is very persistent in getting you to change your mind, or they're not understanding what you're saying. Or this is someone that's trying to get back with you. You got both. But I feel like the trick is going to be on them because you're going to be stuck on their mind. And it's because you had no problem cutting them off. I see you cutting someone off this week, or a couple people, and they're going to call you all types of names and maybe say some bad stuff, but I feel like, hey, it may make for great content. I don't know. I feel like you may go out on a date or two, or try to at least, and someone's expecting you to like be spontaneous and just get up and go whenever they call you or something like that, and it just don't feel right. Yeah, it just don't feel right. It feels like it's like they hiding something. They just see someone say to you like, oh, you don't ever want to have no fun. They like to talk to you. It's like indirect or passive aggressive force, you know? Like, oh, you don't ever go anywhere, or da 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 da. It's just passive aggressive. This person don't want to fuck. That's just it. That's what they want to do. Girl, woman, man, you look like a full course meal. Even if you don't feel that way about yourself. So depending on what time, when you get tired of playing around with your food, Taurus, you know this ain't gonna work. You know that person is hiding something. You're not really that interested in this person anyway. I don't care if you've already dealt with them. You trying to be someone that you're not. I think that's what's happening this week. You're trying to be like, you're not really saying with the thoughts that are coming to your mind. You're kind of just saying it in a nice way, or you sugarcoating. When you see that person or you see anybody, I feel like this week you're going to struggle with taking the muzzle off of your mouth and really wanting to say what you want to say, because you're like trying not to push people away, because it can get really lonely, you know, once you done cussed everybody out, and they'd go about their business. It's like, okay, now I feel better. Let me reacclimate back into society. And then you start asking yourself, like, wait a minute, did I come outside too soon? Or am I like engaging with people that I don't usually, Yeah. I see someone apologizing to you, but I don't see right now in the next 7 days nothing worth, like, it don't feel like nothing magical is happening this week with people. It's an uncomfortable space to be in this week because you're reacclimating back to humanity, coming out of isolation. But everything that you see at first sight is like, you're like, nope, you're not on this path with me. Nope, you're not on this path with me. But I see you still trying to like be nice, so you don't come off like a know-it-all or like a person that's just stuck up. But you're trying not to turn off the right person by learning how to have more patience with other people. So that's practice. I feel like you're getting a lot of practice because you want to make sure that you have, you know, you're able to hold a good conversation when the right person comes along. And so you're trying to do it, slowly but surely. But I feel like all you attracting is the devil. I feel like all you attracting this week is like cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Damn. People that need to drink water and less alcohol. I feel like that's the sexual attraction, like moths to a flame, burned by desire. You know damn well if you engage with any of these options that they would be love sick or love drunk over you. And they would pretty much, you would ruin them. You would ruin them, Taurus. So you gonna have your pick this week. But that's all I see for you over the next 7 days, Taurus. You got a lot of decisions to make. Keep an open mind. Your optimism is what's really guiding you down this path. I do feel as if Spirit is saying you've spent enough time in the skies, in the fantasies. You've been healing, and now it's kind of like they're kicking you out of the ethers and forcing you to be back in the real world with this temple in reverse. It's like now is not the time to be in the spirit. It's time for you to be in your flesh. And so your higher self can channel into your flesh and get things moving, because a lot of prayers going up, but now we need a lot of work. This is saying you need, yeah, faith and works. You need both elements. You're learning this week as well how to let your higher self take the lead. When the right person comes along, they're going to check all the boxes. Okay? They're going to check all the boxes. And I feel like they're not going to do a lot of talking with their mouth, but they going to make your root chakra sing. If that's the best way I can describe it to you, they're going to make your root chakra sing. Make you holler. You feel me? When that right person come along. Taurus, I love y'all. And be sure to check out y'all 2024. No, January 2024 predictions. We're going to see what's coming in January, okay? I love y'all, Taurus. Bye. I need to charge my phone. I love y'all too. I can't figure out how to end it.